Okay, so it's 2026 and I'm updating this tutorial how to do your cliff jump. And one of the things that I saw was how do you like kind of have your character fall through and do other things? Well, first you've got to create your background. So I am making my first cliff and this is my cliff. But I want my character to actually fall through the screen and down, down, down. So first, I'm going to just show you that my image size, I'm going to go to image resize. Um, if you look, I uncheck the check mark and I put 1280 by 720. It's very important that all of your backgrounds are the exact same size so that when you animate it, they're all going to the same place. Okay, so number two, I'm going to show you how to, okay, so first we're going to save this. Save as, I'm going to save this background. I'm going to call it, I'm going to call this BG1, okay? Or I'm going to call it CJ, Cliff Jump 1, okay? Cliff Jump 1. I'm going to save it, boom. I'm going to say okay. All right, now I'm going to select everything on the screen, Control A, and I'm literally going to just drag it up. Wait, hold on. Where's my layers here? Okay, I'm going to try this again. So I've selected all my layers, get the arrow, and I'm going to move the whole thing up like this. And what I'm going to do is I just want to stick it so that it's like what I had at the very end of my last screen. So you can see the very tip of that is my old background. Now I'm going to continue that shape down. I had size 12 black. So I'm going to make sure I got the same colors. Switch to black. And I'm going to draw this cliff down so that it is an exact thing. And I'm going to have it be like kind of wide open and it's going to get smaller as it goes down. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little color picker tool. I'm going to use that to pick a color, that color, and then I'm going to fill the rest of that in so that it's consistent. And then I had this green color that was sort of like grass in the background, and I'm going to fill that color in. And then at some point, I'm going to make it so that it actually gets darker. In fact, like it's like you're not seeing the grass in the background or whatever. You're starting to see just like it's getting dark. In fact, I might make this grass a little darker. So I'm going to change. I'm using the advanced color options. I'm going to make it like a darker green right there. So we're falling. Oops, Control Z. Going to go to that slightly darker green. Okay. Then I'm going to save that as background 2. I'm sorry, CG2, Cliff Jump 2, and save. I'm going to say okay. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hit Control A to select all. You see like the little marching ant around the outside. I'm going to get this blue selection arrow thing, and I'm going to just move it. Can I use my arrows? Oh, I'm going to use my arrow keys and move it straight up. I'm going to move it straight up so that I've got just the very top of it, and then I'm going to use that as my next background. I'm going to show you how this all connects in a second. Okay, so go right to there, and then I'm going to get my paintbrush back. I'm going to switch it back to this, size 12, and I'm going to Control D to get rid of my marching ants. Okay, and then I'm going to keep drawing. And maybe it's going to start like slowly moving in a little closer to the middle there. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to pick the colors using the color picker tool. I'm going to get that brown, except maybe I'm going to do, maybe I'll go slightly darker on the brown here. Go a little darker. Okay, like that. Fill it in. Fill it in. And then I'm going to select that green. And I'm going to go slightly darker with that green. So that as the character falls in fact, I'm going to fill that up here so that like it's consistent. I'm going to use the color picker tool, then go back to the paint bucket tool and fill that in, okay? And I'm going to save that file, save as, and this is CG3. Okay. I just want to show you how this would work in Pivot. So I'm going to open up Pivot. And where are you, Pivot? There's Pivot. Here's my old animation. I'm just going to save it. I'm going to go open a new one. New. I'm going to set my size, edit options to 1280 by 720. It's actually one of the choices under there. I'm going to set my speed to 15 for now. And I'm going to zoom out, open this full screen. And I'm going to go File, Load, Background Image. And I'm actually going to load all three of those. Actually, I guess I can load one at a time. So I'm going to open that. I'm going to add it in. And this is not the animation. This is not a good animation, but I'm going to have my character fall off the screen. And I'm actually going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to load a new screen. File, Load, Background Image. Part 2. I'm going to start my character at the top because they're falling through. And this is not good animation. I'm just doing it so you can see my character falling through. Then I'm going to go File, Load Background Image. Part 3. And I'm going to do like more and more of these. In fact, before my character falls in, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so that we have a time to see it. You should always move your character farther each time when they're falling into a new screen. So if I play that back, you can see them falling through the different screens. That's the initial goal of this. So hopefully that helps you figure out how to do that part of this assignment. Enjoy. I can't wait to see what you come up with.